another allegation on Kerala Congress Neta Rahul Mamkutthathil. A trans woman has now come out to accuse Palakkad MLA Rahul Mamkutthathil of sexual harassment, alleging that Mamkootathil sent her messages expressing his desire to rape her. The trans woman that they first met during an election debate in what began as a normal friendship turned into a disgusting experience through messages on social media. Similar allegations were earlier made by Rini M George and Honey Bhaskaran, in fact, after which Mamkootathil has even tendered his resignation as the state youth Congress chief. Here are the reactions in terms of what has been said by the party leaders so far. Let's quickly take a look.
A serious complaints have come out against the Congress MLA from Palakkad in Kerala that he has molested there has been multiple cases of molestation against women by this MLA. The leadership of the Congress chose to protect him all these days. So I would like to know why and what is the stand of the Congress party in such a case. He has no authority to continue as an MLA and he should resign forthwith.
അല്ല, അത് അവര് എടുക്കണമല്ലോ. കാരണം എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാല് ഈ പറയുന്ന വ്യക്തിക്കെതിരെ പരാതികൾ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതിനകത്ത് തന്നെ പരാതികൾ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. അതെ, പരാതികൾ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ അതിനകത്തു പോലും, അതായത് ആ പ്രസ്ഥാനത്തിലുള്ള നേതാക്കന്മാരുടെ ഭാര്യമാർക്കും പെൺമക്കൾക്കും വരെ ഇയാളിൽ നിന്ന് മോശം അനുഭവം ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്നു. എന്നിട്ട് എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് സ്വന്തം ഭാര്യയും സ്വന്തം മകളെയും സംരക്ഷിക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്ത ഈ രാഷ്ട്രീയ നേതാക്കന്മാർ ഏത് സ്ത്രീയെ സംരക്ഷിക്കുമെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. സ്ത്രീകൾ തന്നെയാണല്ലോ ഇതൊക്കെ വോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് ജയിപ്പിക്കുന്നതും, അതായത് റീൽസും ഇതൊക്കെ നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ഞാൻ പറയുന്നില്ല, ഈ രീതിയിൽ വരുന്നതും ഒക്കെ സ്ത്രീകൾ തന്നെയാണല്ലോ.
In fact, if we speak of Rini George, she wasn't alone. And she wasn't the only one to face this ordeal. Writer Honey Bhaskaran, in a Facebook post, has also alleged that Rahul messaged her on social media as well and harassed her. Listen to what she had to say.
ഇന്നലെ യൂത്ത് കോൺഗ്രസിലെ ഒരു പ്രവർത്തക എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നിട്ട് ഇയാൾ ആ ചാറ്റ് എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് എന്നോട് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടായ സാഹചര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതാണ് എനിക്ക് ഈ വിഷയത്തിലെ പ്രശ്നമെന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. കാരണം പുള്ളി ആ ഹെൽത്തി ആയിട്ടുള്ള കോൺവെർസേഷനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് ഈ കോൺഗ്രസ്സുകാരുടെ ഇടയിൽ പോയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ അയാളോട് അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയി ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്തു എന്നും ഇതൊരു സ്ഥിരം ശീലമാണെന്നുള്ളതാണ്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കാര്യം, ഇത് വലിയ ഗമയായിട്ടാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ആൾക്കൂട്ടത്തിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ നിന്നിട്ട് ഇത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയുന്നതിനെ വലിയ ഒരു സംഭവമായിട്ട് കാണുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വലിയ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഒരു പ്രശ്നമാണ്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ചും നമ്മുടെ സ്ത്രീകൾ ഇത്തരം പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ പറയാൻ നല്ലോണം മടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. രാഹുലിൻ്റെ വിഷയത്തിൽ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായ ഒരു കാര്യം എന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, ഇങ്ങനെ പറയുന്ന ഒരാളെ ഭയന്നിട്ടായിരിക്കും ഈ സ്ത്രീകൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് വരാത്തത്. കോടതി പോലും അവരുടെ പേരുകൾ പറയാൻ അനുവദിക്കാത്ത ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പാടില്ല. പക്ഷെ അവരൊക്കെ കടന്നു പോകുന്ന ട്രോമയെക്കുറിച്ച് എനിക്ക് നല്ല ധാരണയുണ്ട്. ആ വേദനയും കൂടി ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഇയാളെ എക്സ്പോസ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് തീരുമാനിക്കുന്നത്.
So these are the allegations, viewers, that's coming in against this very leader. Remember, he's a tall leader from the Kerala Congress, if we speak of. In fact, he was the party's future when we speak of leadership in the very state of the party. And the problem here is all three have alleged that they weren't the only ones to face this ordeal. There were wives and daughters of party leaders themselves who were also facing such harassment from this very leader. And the fact that this had been, in fact, flagged to the party leaders, senior party leaders, and yet they did not end up taking any action. All such complaints were already ignored. And that is what Rini M George, when she first came up with the complaint yesterday, had also said. She remember, in fact, towards the very beginning, when she first came on camera to claim all that she's filed the complaint with regards to, she didn't even take the name of this very leader, saying that it might, in fact, affect her in itself. And it is later that the government, Education Minister Sivan Kutty had also come out to say that protection shall be given to all victims who have faced this ordeal with this very leader, and that they should come out with their complaints under the given circumstances. So yes, the situation is rather disturbing. It is concerning at this given point of time in terms of what the allegations seem to be. A probe is required. It was a big India Today impact itself, which we saw yesterday when Rahul Mamkutthathil had come out to even resign. But in a face-saving statement, he had said that it isn't because of any wrongdoing or of any fault of mine that I'm resigning. It's just that the party has too much work on their plate and they do not have to waste the time to defend me under the current circumstances. Shibi Mol, KG, is joining us on the broadcast to in fact bring us more detail. Shibi Mol, a very good morning to you. You know, while we're discussing this, I want to bring up one thing which was mentioned by the Education Minister Sivankutty yesterday, that a person like this shouldn't just be resigning from his public post, but should also be facing legal action. What are we looking at in terms of action that's been initiated or a probe that's been initiated against him so far?
Shreya, what V. Shivankuti is saying is that these women should not be scared to come out and file complaint or take his name, because what we've seen is that in the last 2 days, some took his name while some, the first woman who raised this allegation, has still not named him in the case, despite him submitting his resignation, despite both of them making evident that it is Rahul Mamkutthathil she was referring to. But she's still not filed a case, or none of the complainants have yet filed a case. So only if a case is filed, legal action can take legal action can be taken. So as long as there's no case, he will there's no major legal trouble for him. And that's exactly what he was also asking yesterday. Is there an official complaint filed against me? If that is the case, then yes, I'll face it and I'll deal with it legally, is what he says. So that's where V. Shivankutti encourages all these complainants to come forward, saying that don't get worried. The government is there. The legal system in this country is going to protect you. But as far as the organizational action is concerned, he has resigned as the Youth Congress state chief. But the larger question is about his MLA post, because it's not just one or two allegations, it's a series of allegations that's coming out. So if and in after each hour where the allegation that's coming out is of serious nature. So does a person like that has the right to continue in that post is the larger question. But we're understanding that he will continue as the MLA itself, because at the end of the day, there's no official complaint filed against him. And also the fact that there's like 7 months remaining for the elections, they might go ahead with him, because even if he submits his resignation, there's very unlikely that there will be another re-election or a by-election that's going to take place in the constituency. So possibly that 7 months is something that the party is considering to give him again the chance. But when it comes to the next assembly elections, will he be given one more chance to contest as an MLA is the question, because the complainant said that despite filing complaints against this leader, the party not just protected him, but kept giving him more and more opportunities. Now, that's a major allegation. It's time for the party also to show that, they stand with the complainant, the victims here, and show that, it's not just by in words, but also in action.
The
so
party also needs to take
responsibility.
accountability. Absolutely. At this given point, the party also needs to come out and take accountability in terms of the complaints that have come in and how they have, at least the allegations say that they have ignored the complaints so far. And it is only now that this case has blown up in public.